Hello there, welcome back to my channel. Copper Dragons here, and I'm going to be playing some Sonic Forces, so let's hop right in. But there is one thing that I really don't, there's one thing that I don't understand about this game, and it's the fact that it's hated. Like, sure, the writing may be bad in certain places, and there may be a lot of nostalgia aspects to it, but that doesn't need to solely determine if you should hate a game or not. Nostalgia can be a good thing. Heck, why do you think people love reboots a lot? Like, why they like so much reboots, like the DuckTales reboot, even though that has a lot of nostalgia backed up against it. So it's frankly kind of stupid to hate on something just for using the pure aspect of nostalgia. Like, it's really stupid if you think about it, and really childish.
Man, look at the size of that thing.
And also, I can see how people relate one of the villains in this game to Shadow. But like I understand that in some aspects. But there's also a lot of aspects of that character too that don't relate to Shadow. Like, there are a lot of aspects to his character that don't relate to Shadow. Like, sure, their appearances may be a little similar, but they're not the same character.
Man, this place is a wreck. Thanks, Eggman. One of my favorite spots is all ruined.
But like, I actually personally like this game. Personally. It's not as bad as what people think it is, honestly. And it's just surrounded by a lot of rose-tinted nostalgia for the original 90s version of Sonic. Like, frankly. And that's honestly one of the worst things you can do to a franchise, is look at it solely. The worst thing you can do to a franchise is make it solely rely on nostalgia. Oh, so it's making me be a furry. I am definitely not dodging the allegations here. There's a lot of pause moments in the recording, meaning that I probably won't be able to record most of the cutscenes. Just by looking at it. And also I have all the DLC in this game.
What? He's captured in the orbiting.
That's
Come on.
Like there are a lot of aspects to like about this game, and people just ignore that just because it's not original Sonic, even though original Sonic is technically featured in this game. So it's technically meant to be like some alternate version of Sonic, classic Sonic, from an alternate dimension or something. Yeah, I'm never using that. And personally, there are a lot of songs in this game that I utterly enjoy. Like, sure, there are a lot of bad ones. Like, not necessarily inappropriate kind of bad, because this is an E10 game. But it's like they're just, like, it's kind of a mixed bag with the songs on the quality. Is what I'm trying to say.
Hey, that looks like a freight train.
It's carrying supplies. I don't think it's armed or anything.
Like, personally, I thought that the main villain was, like, the final boss was, whenever I first played it, but the game is pretty decent, like, overall. Like, not the worst, but not the best. It's pretty mid, if you ask me.
Let's head in while Espio keeps me busy.
Need a shuttle to get to Sonic in time.
All quiet at the launch pad for now. Grab a shuttle before they sound the alert.
And honestly, I don't script these videos that I make, so if I talk about random subjects, like, it's just to fill the void of not having anything else to talk about. Like, it's not just to talk about random stuff for the sake of talking about random stuff. It's to fill the void and not make the videos as quiet. Like, whenever we get to that villain that isn't in a pause scene, I'll try and give my comparisons to Shadow and what I think that they did different. So yeah. I'm gonna try and update the avatar if I can. But come on, PlayStation, give us something for Papo and Yo. I wanted to play that game for like 11 years now, and I still haven't been able to play it. Because it's locked behind PlayStation Plus. Yeah, I'm not putting any actual feet in there, because I know there's a lot of sick people on the internet. Yeah. There's classic Sonic. He's weaker than regular Sonic, but hey, at least they put him in. He's worse than modern day Sonic, but there are some things that are good. There are some good aspects of the character, like not changing much about him from the original game outside of the 3D landscape, of course. and the fact that it's not a younger Sonic anymore, and the fact that it's a Sonic from an alternate dimension, like I said earlier. But hey, effort counts. Where there's effort put in anyways.
This is terrible. They've made a total mess.
What? How did I die there? Honestly, that whole peso thing that's going on right now, that is the dumbest thing that I've ever seen anyone get hate over. Kendrick Lamar is overrated. He's overplayed and overrated. He's not the kind of god that people make him out. Like, he is not some god up in human form, like people say he is. Like, he's mid at best. And people need to quit treating him like he's some sort of god that releases like some sort of good track every single song he produces. Like, he's not some god of music. He's mid at best. I've literally heard better music from Velma. From the Velma show of all things. And that goes to say a lot. Considering how the Velma show turned out. So tell me again why people hate Queso for that? For, frankly speaking, very honest things there? Like, for being very honest to his own opinion, and saying what he thought was right, and what he thought was necessary about, Kendrick? Like, I'm not that big of a rap guy,
Knuckles,
but
can you hear?
even I can see Kendrick is mid at best.
He's been better.
He is highly overrated.
You can't. Eggman's been at the club. But we.
Like,
Yes,
there's
we
just
do.
no sense in treating him like a god among people, whenever he's no different from any of us. Like, he's just an average person with a frankly mid sense of writing. So basically, the Sonic team, the modern day Sonic
Listen
team.
up, rookie. Our other forces are busy dealing with enemies. It looks like you took the best route. It's up to you to save Sonic now. Find him.
Like, he's pretty hit or miss. Basically, just modern day Sonic team again. There's just no sense of treating someone like a god among people whenever they have done nothing to prove that. Like, y'all just need to quit meat riding him, frankly. He's not some god among people like he claims he is.
The prisoners are being held in a kind of internment.
And the Not Like Us song, it may have done a good thing with touting Drake more, but like, as the creep he clearly is, but
Nothing in this room either.
it's overplayed. It's so overplayed that I would rather be waterboarded than being forced to listen to another version of whatever using that song. I would rather go through literal torture than that. And that goes to say a lot about how overplayed the song.
Many of our brethren were held here.
One more thing Eggman will answer for.
if I'm literally willing to go through literal torture than being forced to listen to Not Like Us again. That goes to say a lot.
They're on high alert now.
Frankly, there are a lot of musicians that are overly loved for literally no reason. I mean, come on, do I need to bring up Chris Brown here? He's literally most famous for being a woman beater, and yet somehow his music is some of the most trending music on the internet currently. Somehow. And Drake, he's literally famous. He's currently famous for being a kid toucher. And what do you always... And yet you still have people meet writing him. And also, Diddy. Do I even need to bring up why that's a problem? Do I even need to bring up how that's a problem? Like, it's pretty obvious how supporting Diddy is a bad thing. It's pretty obvious at this point. Sure, there are a lot of people that don't support him, but there's just as many people actually supporting him as well.
You last against this.
Come out and fight me yourself, and I'll mop you up real quick.
Impudent runt. I'm going to savor watching you suffer.
Wow, these attacks are really easy to dodge. Like, it's utterly sickening how there's people supporting all these terrible people while knowing that they're kid touchers or whatever. Like, that's utterly sickening to me. I mean, look at Shane Dawson. He literally admitted to having intercourse with this cat. And yet there's still people supporting him. He literally admitted to that multiple times, to having intercourse with his cat. I'm gonna have to look at what's going on here. It's not letting me target him. Literally, that's the first attack I've been hurt by this entire game. Well, I mean this boss fight phase. That was a lie about saying this entire game. But honestly, I utterly despise when people think, oh, this person could do no harm, they're a big softie, they're this and that. You do realize that anyone could have the potential of doing anything, regardless of how you see them. Like, that is something utterly ridiculous, saying, oh, this so-and-so could do no harm, they're this good, God-fearing person, or whatever. Yeah, tell that to the priests that are literally most famous for, being kid touchers. Yeah, tell that to them. And talk about being God-fearing. Talk about the Christian priests at that point, who are literally most famous for that. Am I not supposed to press X there?
Lose to the likes of you again.
Wow, I beat that in
blast.
4 minutes.
Bring some chili dogs next time.
Wow, I got a trophy. I got a new weapon. But honestly, like, something even worse than the meat riding of celebrities is how, like, there's celebrities out there that literally avoid jail time where they clearly should have served it just because they are rich and powerful. I mean, come on.
Whoa, we're off planet. I guess
Oh, and also, that whole Ryan Reynolds, Blake Lively thing, that is the dumbest thing to hate Ryan Reynolds over. Like, has anyone considered that Ryan may have been lied to about this whole thing and not fed the whole truth? And that he was just being a good husband there and supporting his wife for a potential sexual harassment case that we don't even know if he knows the whole truth to? And people are hating him over what we can only assume him being a good husband. Like, I know Blake Lively is a terrible person, but that doesn't mean, you should just abandon your wife over a potential sexual harassment case that we don't even know the definitive answer to. Like, the definitive... Like, we don't know if anyone's innocent or guilty there. So, tell me why we are hating on Ryan for that.
I don't do well in tight spaces. I'll pay back Eggman for putting me in this jam later.
Like, there is no official being any major court cases anymore, like that turn into online beef, and yet people automatically assume one side is guilty or the other, with no definitive proof that that person is guilty or not. I mean, come on. Like, there are so many false allegations that people only felt that they needed to defend themselves from because people of the internet just tried to make them look like something that they're not.
So, what's my move? It's not like I can swim out into space. I know. I'll just grab a shuttle. The one I came in on must be around here somewhere. I could do with a little space cruise on my way
They
home.
just got fed up with it. It is so stupid how false allegations are just made. Oh, you're guilty of said allegation, and if you defend yourself from it, most of the time you're still guilty. Like, if you defend yourself from it, like, with valid evidence proving your innocence, oh, you're still somehow guilty for that.
Still, it doesn't matter if they can't land their shots. Here goes nothing.
Like, there's just no way people are that stupid. Where, like, they think, oh, just because someone was alleged of something, that automatically means that they're guilty of it. Without hearing the other persons that's being alleged of that stuff, we don't hear their side, and yet people automatically assume that they're guilty. With nothing from both sides, and yes, I'm specifically talking about both, and taking in both sides of evidence and taking a side from there. Like, I utterly hate online allegations anymore. We never know what's the truth or what isn't.
You sure about that?
Like, it's stupid how people think, oh, we should just castrate, crucify, and burn this person to death because of allegations we don't even know even happened. And we more than likely will never know if they happened. Because we weren't there. So, tell me again why people claim to be intelligent even though they aren't that intelligent to begin with, to where, like, they instantly believe that crap with nothing proving either side. Like, proving either side is right or wrong here. And people only hear one side and instantly think, oh, it's correct.
No need. The two of us are more than enough. We'll blitz the place and open up a path for the resistance. Right, partner? To team up. It doesn't matter what obstacles they put in our way. We'll blow past everything they throw at us. Double
Yeah, honestly, the song for this level was actually one of my favorite songs in the game.
You should be able to get into the factory through there. Stay alert.
This should be fun.
Honestly, I am so fed up with allegations anymore, like, of people doing all this heinous crap that we don't even know fully if they had done or not. And yet people instantly want to choose a side from there. Like, that is the dumbest crap. Like, have people literally forgotten innocent until proven guilty? Oh, and also something that I really hate is whenever a crime against a specific race, doesn't matter which, happens, people instantly try and pull the race card to try and prove, oh, that person's innocent or whatever. Same with sexuality or gender. Like that stuff doesn't matter in the long run. If you think about it for more than 5 seconds, if they committed the crime and there's viable evidence proving that they did said crime, then yeah, they're guilty, regardless of the race, or gender, or sexuality, or whatever. Like what's next? People gonna get mad at a furry being arrested just for the fact that they're a furry? Like, what's next for people? honestly, that whole furry thing, I don't doubt that not happening. I don't doubt that happening too far from now. I don't doubt that it 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 will happen. Like, I don't doubt that something like that will or will not happen. Like, judging by how stupid humanity has become lately, that they try and make the most insignificant thing and try and make that as viable evidence onto why they're evident innocent or whatever, whenever that has nothing to do with their
I
innocence.
was even worried.
People are honestly so stupid that it's mind-numbing. Like, it's so mind-numbing how stupid people can get over the most insignificant things.
Something is attacking inside.
Guys, it's him! I'm looking for...
Well, I'm gonna end the video here. Be sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.